Hello, my name is Taylor Montgomery. I am a student at Regent University in the Making of a Christian Leader class. And overall, this has been a pretty positive experience for me. I have gotten a degree before. This is not my first undergrad degree. I have a bachelor's degree in history from Old Dominion. And I'm actually also a high school teacher right down the street from Regent at Tallwood High School. So I've been doing that for about 7 years. So I'm not like the average college student. I've been kind of living in the world for a good 10 years since I got my first college degree. So I've gotten to see kind of how leaders work in the job field, at least in my job field already. And going through that interview process where I interviewed one of my colleagues was actually a pretty positive experience for me. I interviewed my direct superior, who is the department chair at Tallwood High School for the social studies department, and I was able to walk away with a good experience of what he viewed he wanted to be as a leader, and I actually empathize a lot with what he wants to be as a leader. We both have very similar views on what a strong leader should be. He focuses more on enabling others. So, like, if I'm looking at Kuzes and Posner's, right, he mostly follows like the idea of modeling the way. So he focused a lot on building relationships with the people in our department. He focused a lot on setting an example, right? He wanted to set people up to be as strong as they can be in their job. He wanted to feel trusted, right? So again, he wants to build relationships. He wants to enable others to be the best that they can be in their job and provide them with what they need to succeed. That's what I want to be as a leader. That's what I already viewed a strong leader to be. I did not give a good definition, I think, during week one of what a Christian leader should be. I mostly just said that they should work to be better according to the word, and they should influence others to do so. Well, yes, influence is important. It is part of enabling others to be successful. I don't think I gave a good, like, overarching idea of what a leader should be, at least a Christian leader. I think that they should be, yes, they should be focusing on upholding Christian principles. They should be building people up to follow that, right? They should be setting an example, but that's not it. They should be establishing strong relationships as well. They should be providing whatever kind of support is necessary in order for the people who are below them or who look up to them for them to be successful. So I don't think I agree fully with what I initially identified a strong Christian leader to be. And I do think I need to put more of a focus on relationships because that is what I believe. I do believe that people should have strong relationships as leaders. And one of the more interesting things that we did was when we went through the ethical dilemmas activity, I mostly put that sometimes ethical dilemmas are ethical because there are times when, yes, this questionable practice is ethical and sometimes when it's not. I did not focus enough on the Christian aspect of that. I don't think I would give the same answers if I'm looking at this from, like, say, I work for a Christian company and I had to sign a statement of faith. Then, yes, I am beholden to whatever I signed. If I said, yes, I will uphold this, I will not post things on social media, then, and even if it's outside of my workday, then yes, my employer has every right to be able to look at what I have posted and judge me based on that. Whereas if I'm looking more of a secular job, which is what I answered these questions like, then no, it's not really their business what happens outside of the workday. But as a Christian leader, as a somebody that's working for a Christian organization, maybe, then we're upheld to different standards. Right? We are upheld to different values. So that is something that I feel like I need to remember, and uh, I I do think that I have been able to reflect on what we've learned and think kind of forward as to what I want to do when I get out of teaching, because I'm going to be moving into a different career field in the next couple of years. And when that happens, I'll be starting to move my way up in a tech field. And I kind of know now what I want to look like. And, I had a good example in high school. My leadership class that I took in high school, the teacher um, he was a Christian, and you wouldn't know that by like what he said, but the way he carried himself is how you could tell, because he did uphold certain principles, and that's what I want to be, right? Even if I'm not working for a Christian company, I want to be a leader that you can tell I have high moral value. You can tell that I have strong ethics, right? I model what I want to be. I set an example for all of my subordinates, and I make them feel like they can come to me, they can share their experience, they can ask questions, they can vent if they need to, even if they just need a shoulder to um, vent to. Then I can be that for them. That's what I want to be. So this class has helped me remember like what direction I want to move as I go from a entry level position and grow into a leadership position in my next job field. And hopefully I'll remember that stuff. I will remember to build relationships. I'll remember to build people up, to enable them to be the best versions of self that they can be. So thank you very much. This has been a good experience, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day.